Ed, and Eddy time once again. Oh, so much has happened since the last Ed, Edd and Eddy video I've done. Since then, we've had the Discovery merger drama, a ton of shows getting purged off of HBO Max, shows getting cancelled early or put in indefinite hiatus, but we've also had Cartoon Network's 30th anniversary, celebrated with marathons of both old and new shows spanning over several nights. And because of these two coinciding events, a lot has happened since then. For one thing, we learned that certain shows are coming back, like Gumball, Foster's, and Powerpuff Girls, two of which are going to have the original crew coming back, and two of those shows also being rebranded for kid audiences, because Cartoon Network's new scheduling of baby shows, I guess. The other news being, despite some shows being purged or cancelled off of certain platforms, several Cartoon Network shows would be ending up on iTunes for digital purchase and getting physical DVD releases. Shows like Dexter's Laboratory, Foster's, and of course, good ol' Ed, Edd and Eddy. If you've been keeping up with this channel for a while, you should know that this kind of thing is in my wheelhouse, since I did a review of a bunch of different Ed, Edd and Eddy DVD releases years ago. Back in 2016, when I did my initial run of Edternal Summer reviews, I dedicated a video to the physical media releases of the show, a lot of them being rather obscure or part of compilation DVDs, and surprisingly, only the first two seasons getting proper US releases on DVD. The only place you could find the last 3 seasons of this show were on these Thai-exclusive DVDs that you can only watch on region-specific media players, and the joke's on me since all computers I've gotten since that review don't have built-in disc trays. Imagine my shock when just a couple months ago, some of my fellow reviewers were letting me know that there was going to, in fact, be an Ed, Edd and Eddy Complete Series box set DVD release. Thanks, Bungie. Okay, so this is the DVD box set of the complete series of Ed, Edd and Eddy. Now, as you'll see, you got the trusty little Cartoon Network 30th right there, and the front cover itself looks perfectly fine. And take this out of the box, and right here you have a little pamphlet that has the episode listing right here, and I'm going to be referencing this a little bit later on in this video, but for now it's pretty effective for what it is, has the episodes listed. And okay, here's the box itself. Now, one minor thing, and it's not really with just this one specifically, but these boxes for any complete series box set can be a real pain in the ass, because this one is actually one of the better ones, but typically these kind of things suck because, and yeah, you'll see right here, these things suck so much at keeping the DVDs in place. And you'll see here, yep, see, like right there, just it falls out because these things are really weak at keeping the DVDs in place. This is still one of the better ones. Like, you look at the Seinfeld box set, they have like 4 DVDs squashed on top of each other to keep them like in a row in terms of season, and it is such a pain in the ass having to alternate between the DVDs. But anyways, you'll notice that each of these DVDs have the pattern of everyone's faces in this blue outline format, which isn't that bad. Must be a pretty common motif considering that the Courage DVDs are exactly the same, but with the outlines being green. And the Foster's box set does the exact same thing, but it has the characters drawn in yellow outlines. I'm assuming that this is mostly just done because it's cheaper and like less costly to print actual things on the DVDs themselves. Now, seasons 1 and 2, this is season 1, and then these 2 DVDs, again, this is season 2 with these 2 discs here. And they basically function exactly the same as the first 2 seasons that were released here in the US. Like, same menus and everything. Same bonus features, you name it. In fact, that's even listed right here. You'll notice bonus features. These are the exact same bonus features on the same discs and everything. So you'll notice, other than the fact that they changed how the discs look, like what images are on the front discs, they're basically the same. They function exactly the same. But then I was curious, okay, well, how do seasons 3 through 5 function? And well, let's test that out for ourselves. Okay, so you have the Warner Brothers logo for, you know, Warner Home Media Release. Cartoon Network logo. And then it just jumps to the menu. This exact menu for seasons 3 through 5, it's the exact same menu. They're not even remotely linked to the first two, which is a little bit weird. It feels a little bit disjointed that they don't even try to make the menus look the same from the other ones. Even the Thai releases of seasons 3 through 5 had menus that looked like different but similar. I noticed that this kind of basic menu layout is like a common thing with a lot of DVDs these days. Like even the last season or two on the Courage DVD box set they released not too long ago, that had a very similar layout to this. Just like static image, music playing in the background, and then you got like 3 options at the bottom of the screen. Then you get to the languages, which the only audio selection is English, and the only subtitles are English or off. Which, I mean, you know, okay, whatever. I just find it funny that, like, you think that you're going to be able to select through languages, and that's all you get. Again, the Seasons 1 and 2 DVDs have options between, like, English, French, and Spanish. None of that here. But then you get to the episode menus, and this is such a minor thing with me, and I get, like, these days, you know, these kind of things matter so much less, but I hate menus like this where they don't have any kind of visual cue, because, again, the first 2 seasons have that, so it feels really weird that seasons 3 through 5 just don't have that. So you have to really know your episodes to be like, oh yeah, I know which episode I'm selecting. You just have the episodes numbered, you go down each and every one of them. I do like how the episodes function, because here's how it goes. You can basically skip between 4 different sections. You can jump from the intro, first episode, second episode, and then you can just jump to the credits. So I will say, out of everything, the episodes function well. There's actually a good jump between each point that you might want to skip. You might want to skip the intro, you can go to the episodes as is, and then you can skip between the 2 episodes, whether it's, you know, a 2-parter or like that one, which was 2 different episodes back to back, or you can jump to the end credits. So in that regard, it's pretty effective. And again, like seasons 3 through 5 on this box set all function exactly like this. So I did like that part of it. So overall, this DVD is good, but there are a few things I want to address. I noticed some people complained about the quality of the episodes, but I honestly didn't have that many issues with it. I've played these DVDs on 3 different televisions, and every time I played it, it looked and sounded good to me. One minor issue I did notice was the episode listing is a little inconsistent. It's not helped by the fact the show's episode listings were never really consistent to begin with, between the show's wiki, Cartoon Network's websites, and several streaming listings. One that I find particularly funny is the last season. In the Thai DVD release of Season 5, they actually fixed this error by listing Out with the Old, In with the Ed as the first of the season, but here, it seems they're going off of when these episodes were initially aired. Also, unlike the Thai release, they swapped the Eds Are Coming as the last, and they replaced it with the 2 episodes from Season 6. I guess that works a little bit better that the show ends on that than having the neighborhood being lifted up into space by aliens. Lastly, and this is the thing we've all been ragging on, the lack of certain specials and big picture show. Yes, really. Imagine how frustrating it is to have a complete series box set and yet have the finale movie be missing. I mean, the specials I can kinda see. It would still suck, but I can kinda look past that. But why not the movie? You know, the thing that served as the series finale? Now, I don't want to say that these are absolutes. I can't confirm or deny whether or not this is why they're doing it, but I do have 2 potential reasons for maybe why this was the case. First off, there might be a rights issue. I remember questioning why there was no official release of Dexter's Lab Ego Trip when I did a review of that. In the comments, some of my reviewer peers pointed out that there was possibly a rights issue that prevented it from getting a DVD or streaming release, so I assume that same kind of thing is at play here. Though, interestingly enough, the specials, Good Will Hunting, and Destination Imagination are on the Foster's box set, so take that for what it is. My other guess is mostly wishful thinking, but it could possibly mean a future DVD release. Considering this box set was a #1 bestseller on the day it dropped on Amazon, Cartoon Network probably knows people would want the finale movie and the specials and are holding off on another DVD so that way they can double their profit. Again, I can't confirm this is true, this is just massive speculation on my part, but considering the money that could be made off of this and the demand that people are having for Big Picture Show to have a physical release, it could mean another example of supply and demand if they're able to let it happen or make it happen. With all that being said, and despite my few nitpicks, this is still a pretty damn good box set. Despite a few setbacks, I am glad that I got this box set, and I am happy to finally see my favorite show on DVD again. If I could recommend this box set, I'd say probably wait a while though. Wait until the prices go down. This probably doesn't need to be $60. But that's just me. I'm not a business major or anything. Point is, I enjoyed a lot of things about this DVD. It's not perfect, but as an Eds fan, it gave me exactly what I wanted. The ability to watch Ed, Edd, and Eddy on my TV screen again. I'm the Media Whiz, cause... That's weird. Last time I remember something like this happening, it was when... Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no.
We're back!
Oh no. Here we go again. Megacorp, Megacorp, Megacorp.
How dare you not release Big Picture Show? And the holiday specials. That movie ruled! I guess you just don't want my money, do you?